Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Monday. It's so weird. I can't see it on my computer. I'm getting like this error message. Let me try to use a different browser. Um, I hope you guys can see me and hear me. Let's try Safari. Okay, it works on Safari, so maybe Google Chrome is, going through something, or it could just be Mercury retrograde, not wanting us to be great on my computer. It's so weird. It's not working. All right, let's try it now. Hey everyone. I know, let Queen Sugar be great. That's all. Like I need it to be okay. Now it's working on my computer. All right. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Monday thus far. Hey Liz. Yes, the list is still open. Hey Anastasia. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hello, Gerlin. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but hello, welcome. We'll get started in like 2 seconds. Just gotta log in on Safari since I can't use my Google Chrome. Okay. And now it's taking a minute for it to load on Google or on Safari. Maybe I should take my Wi-Fi off my phone and see what happens. All right. Let me get the names going and then we'll get started. So Aaron will be up first. Aaron has some pendulum questions, and you guys know the drill. They're super easy and short to do. Okay. Let's see. This is so weird. When I log in, I can't see the screen anymore. Wonderful. Let's try another YouTube account. Yep, all the reading info is in the description box. So there's different things that are included for each type of reading or package that you pick. And you can mix and match. So you can do like love notes and a pendulum question. You can do charms and letters and a tarot question. You basically pick anything you want. Yeah, it's retrograde. It's retrograde. It is. Like, you see, this is what it's doing. Nina's good. She actually sent me an email the other day We've been emailing back and forth. She's just been really busy. That's why she hasn't been able to make the lives. And plus, I haven't been going live as often, so that's another thing. All right, I'm just gonna sign out, and we're just gonna go through the reading. I just prefer to be able to see them on my computer screen so I can know if I'm in focus. All right. Okay, so up first is Aaron. All right, Aaron, let me get your question, and then we'll get started. The only thing is, or I guess I can type in the chat from my phone. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to do the copy and pasting. Hey Liz. Okay, we're gonna add you to the chat, or to the queue. I'm gonna take a screenshot of your questions. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. All right, Aaron. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, that works. Hey, Love Queen. All right, so let me add Aaron to the slides. All right. This is for Aaron. I surely do, Love Queen. Hello, Maxie. Yes, the list is still open. You can still be added to the list. Just look in the description box and check out what type of reading you want. All right. Aaron, your first question is, does A think of me every now and then or often? Let's see. This is for Aaron. Does A think of Aaron every now and then? So we got a yes to that. Does she think of her often? Not as often, but she does think of you every now and then. Okay. Number 2, does she care about me at least a little bit, even after what happened? Does A still care about Aaron just a little bit, even after everything that has happened? We got a yes to that question. Okay. And then number 3, did I make an impact on her to a point I'm hard to forget? All right. Did Aaron make an impact on her to a point where she would be hard to forget? Did Aaron make an impact on her? Yep, they say yes. Yes, you did. Alrighty, so that's what I got for you, Aaron. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Find the Donuts. How are you? Sounds good, Love Queen. Yes, the list is still open. The list is still open. Okay. Up next is Witchy. All right, Witchy, let me put your name on the screen. And then let me get your questions going. All right, so I'm going to your first question. All right. So I'm reading your email. Just wondering randomly now, I have a question for you during the next live. Does my mom already know the names of my future children? And is it one that I've picked out? That's because this name recently keeps popping up at random, as of lately, like everywhere, and it's the girl's name. If she knows, I wonder if she'll tell you. There's a running joke in my family that when I have kids, I will have a girl, although I have been told for years that I will have both, but the girl sticks out the most because I'm a tomboy and wouldn't know what to do with a girly girl who likes pink and wears dresses. And if my mom had it exactly her way, how it would go. And yes, I'm assuming that's exactly how it would go. That's adorable. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Does your mom already know the name of your future children is the question. Does your mom already know the names of your future children? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Star, and we have the Four of Wands. I do believe your mother knows the name of your future children. She definitely knows the name of your daughter. It seems like the name of your daughter is the one that has been literally like written in the stars. It is a name that it holds a lot of like history and power. I get this is a name that has been wanting to exist, like in form of like a person for a very, very long time. So you will be the one to kind of like birth this energy in this name as well. I feel like when it comes to if you were to have more than one child, I get that this you will receive the your son's name later on, but I get that your mother has been sending you hints and clues that the name that you have received is the name of your future child, your daughter. I'm also getting your daughter is connecting with you. So when you see her name or when you hear it, that is her way of letting you know that she's here with you. She's ready to meet you. She's ready to be born into the physical. So you all can be reunited. I love that. So yeah, that's what I got for that question. Hey, Tammy T. Sounds good. We will add you to the list. I really hate that I can't use the chat on the computer. Or I can, I just can't see anything. Hey, Eve, how's it going? All right, and what was the other question, Witchy? Or was that the question? Were those the questions? I know you sent me another email. All right, find the donuts. I got your PayPal. I'm going to add Love Queen and Tammy T. All right. You say, yes, I've seen her in a couple of dreams. Her middle names would be my mother's middle name. Mimi name is her first name, but I'm stuck at the first name. Yeah, it feels like the son's name is going to be revealed very, very slow in timing. So don't stress out about it. Oh, yeah, you did pay, Liz. Sorry about that. I'm going to add you there. All right. Was that all of your questions, Witchy? I'm looking for the other email, but I don't know if that was just like a regular email or like the email with your other question. For some reason, Witchy, I'm hearing the name Jacob. I don't know if that'd be the first or middle name, but there's something with Jacob. All right. Up next will be Miss Heather, if Witchy is done with her questions. All right, Heather, what's your question? Okay, you have one more? Okay. About your health. What was your other question about your health? Okay, I see the email now. She mentioned today, she thinks, I just wanted to confirm with my spirit guides that what I heard is correct. The sisters around not having the best mental state. My dad is the same. All right, let's see. All right, Witchy. Hey, Divine Pearls of Insight. All right, so we have the Sun, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Star again, we have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Emperor. So I feel like honestly, they're saying you do not have it. You are fine when it comes to seeing if you have diabetes or not. So definitely make sure that you're eating right, you're exercising when you can, or doing things to get your heart rate going, putting yourself in a good position to feel healthy and be healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically as well. I'm also getting that I think when it comes to your sister, for some reason, I'm pulling this energy, this vibe that she unintentionally says things to you to kind of knock down your energy when she notices that you're okay. Sometimes people don't like seeing you happy or in a good space, no matter what's going on in your personal life. I definitely get the vibe that when things are rough for her, she kind of sends that energy out to you. She'll say something and then, you might stress out about it a little bit, but you feel confident knowing that, oh, that's not true, or she's just saying that she really doesn't know what she's talking about, if that makes sense. But I do feel like you are fine, in that term, in that sense, but definitely continue to eat healthier, exercise when you can, getting your fluids in your system as well. And if you are so curious or nervous about it, you can always go to a doctor and check out everything. But I honestly feel like you're fine. They're not giving us warning signs and, hey, you should be on the verge of that, to be careful about it. But yeah, I think that you're fine. And just because let's say you have a family member that has diabetes, it doesn't mean that you're going to have it. For example, for me, my dad's sister, and my dad's dad all have diabetes. I don't have diabetes. But, obviously I still want to be mindful of the things that I eat and how I take care of myself. So that's something to think about too. But yeah, you're fine. All right. Up next is Heather. All right, Heather, what's your question? All right, you want to know, what do you need to know right now? Wonderful question. That's always a great question to have. I typically do that question for myself, like maybe every couple of weeks or so, or like once a month, because it's always nice to get a hey, this is what you need to pay attention to. All right, Heather, what do you need to know right now? All right, let's start off here. Hello, Yasmin. Yes, you can be added to the list. Check out the description box to see what package you're interested in, and all of the ways that you can pay are listed in there as well. You can also mix and match things. So if you wanted to do like a tarot question and charms and letters, you can do that. All right. What does Miss Heather need to know right now? Let's start out with some oracle cards. We have number 53, the Magician in the Mirror. We have number 23, all tied up, and we have number 10, storm warning. So I feel like one of the biggest things that they want you to know right now is that you create your reality, right? And if you stay in a place where you are stagnant or where you feel restricted, then what happens is, how can you move when the storm comes? You know, how can you get to a space of safety, or, you know, protect yourself when this storm is coming? And that's something that we all have to know, that we can't avoid a storm. Like, things are destined to happen in our life, and we just have to use the resources and the tools and the wisdom that we have to get ourselves through it. And so I feel like they're saying, making sure that you don't allow yourself to stay stuck, making sure that if there's a decision that has to be made, you make it. It's okay to not know what to do at that particular moment, but you have to make a decision in the long run. And if when you don't make that decision, what happens is the universe will make that decision for you. And it can typically be something that you don't want. And it's just because you never said anything, you never acted on it. So figuring out what exactly do you need to do to get out of this tied up situation. You might feel like you're trapped in something, or you want to move, but you don't know where to go just yet. And so Spirit is saying it's time for you to figure that out. With the Magician in the Mirror, I feel like this is giving me the energy of you balancing your masculine and feminine energies. At this time, we embody them both. And it's important to know, as you manifest things in your life, it is best to be in, you know, in alignment with the things that you are attracting, right? And you want that balance. And when you're balanced, you look at the infinity sign above his head, that just represents this energy of like, everything will always flow naturally and easily in your life, whether it be, you know, quote unquote good or bad. So the more balanced you are, that better you are, the easier it is to stay balanced, stay grounded, and to attract more and more abundance in your life as well. So now let's get you some tarot cards to go with this. I'm wondering if I should rotate the screen because the camera's on the other side. Give me a second. Can you guys see it now? All right, I think it's back now. Yes, Mercury retrograde is already starting to act up. All right, let's see what other messages Spirit has for you at this time, what you need to hear. See, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups energy is about feeling as if you don't have enough in a way, but also missing opportunities that come forward that show itself. But you're sometimes sitting in this space of sadness, or sitting in this space of lack, or wanting what others might have. So let's say, you know someone that's like in a beautiful, healthy relationship, and you're like, dang, I'm ready for that. Like, you know, I'm doing the work. When is it going to be my time to have that? And little do you know, the universe could be offering you something that leads you to that. But you have to take that step back so you can have a better perspective and see what you're missing. It's okay to be sad about something. It's okay to be upset about something, but don't sit in it too long where you end up missing the train to go to your destination. Look at that, the Fool, the new beginning. We have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Judgment card. You see how she's being released. She is stepping into her power and her truth. She's releasing the part of her soul that has been restricted, that has been tied up. And so I feel like the universe is telling you at this time, you have to let go of the parts of you that feel as if they have to sit in this space of confusion, sit in this space of sorrow, sit in this space of pain, sit in this space of stagnancy. Because when it's time for you to move, you have to move. And if you really want a new beginning, it's time to take that leap of faith. And when you take that leap of faith, go towards the thing that moves you, go towards the thing that ignites the flame within you, because then that encourages you to continue to go upon this journey and just to trust that inner knowing and know that, hey, yeah, things might be a little difficult or they might be a little bit scary, but it doesn't mean I'm not on the right path, if that makes sense. Okay, and I'm going to get you one more card and then we'll be done with your reading. So let's get you one card from the Personal Power Oracle deck. All right, this flipped out. Look at that. We have I am confident. So this is just reminding you that your confidence leads you into the direction of your goals, all the things that you desire and want. Trusting and knowing that you'll never be misguided. Let's get one more. I have a higher purpose. I feel like this once again goes into the knowing of just because things might suck right now or you don't have the actual thing that you want at this exact time, it doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You'll end up learning why you had to wait, why you didn't get the thing that you wanted. It's always a reason for it. There's a higher purpose for it. And when you realize it and understand it later on, you're going to be like, oh, that makes complete sense now. I totally get it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors, for, delaying that or not giving me that thing because I have something better to enjoy. Okay? So that is what I got for you, Miss Heather. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, up next is Anastasia, and Anastasia has love notes. All right, let's put your name on the screen. I always have your slide still here. Okay, let's do your love notes. Let me put these cards up really quick so I can clear my space. Hello, Lala baby. Yes, the list is still open. All right, love notes. I wish you guys could see my pretty flowers, but they're super tall. All right, love notes for Anastasia. We will be together again. I want the whole world to know that I'm with you. I still love you. I'm sorry if I made you feel otherwise. Tell me what I can do to make things right. I'm plotting my next move towards you. Get ready. Does that offer still stand? You got out on me. I belong to you. I never knew what love was until you showed me. And then get you some other love notes as well. Looks like my Camera has like a little lean going on. All right. All right, we have your love is like honey. Why do you love me? I really love the way you make me feel inside. And then you deserve the world, honey, as well. All right. So that is what I got for you, Anastasia. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Okay. Alrighty. Up next is Brittany. And I think I took a picture of your question on my phone. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Hey, Molly Meat. Hey, Brittany. All right. Let's pull up your question. Well, here's a picture of my flowers. We'll start there. I took a picture on my phone. I don't know if you can see it really well, but those are a picture of my flowers. Okay, your question is, please describe the physical or the personality and physical features of my future spouse. Let's put your name on the screen, just in case you want to go back later. All right. Physical features and personality traits of your future spouse. Thank you, Melanie. Physical traits. And personality traits of your person. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Goddess of Pentacles, the Chariot. We got the God of Swords. We got the Son of Pentacles. I'm gonna put this one back. We got the Five of Wands. The God of Cups. And let's get one more. We got the Lover. Nice way to end it. All right, physical and personality traits of your future spouse. First and foremost, I definitely believe that your future spouse is a strong communicator. They can be a little bit strong-minded, but they are flexible. They're understanding. They're willing to negotiate, all of that. But they're a very strong communicator. I get that they're this way in work, but also in their personal life, because they grew up in a household where their mother was very clear about, communication in terms of like what she needed, what she wanted, and they saw that as a model, and so that is something that they have, kept with them as well. I definitely get that this person has some strong air placements in their chart, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy here as well. So that, they're a person that is very intelligent. I'm getting, they like to have conversations where you both push each other, intellectually and mentally. Like there's not like okay, I'm going to accept this thing and just keep it moving. It's like, ooh, tell me more about this. I'm interested in learning more about this. Can you show me? Can you teach me? What resources do you have so I can, strengthen my knowledge about this particular topic? I'm also getting this person, I don't know why, but they enjoy driving fast cars. So they might actually have like a nice car, like a sports car, but they definitely enjoy it. that is like their hobby, and you know, it's just their thing. So they might be a collector of nice cars, or might enjoy like going to places where they can drive them from time to time as well. Um, I see them with a beard. I would say it's not like one of those like super long ones, but they do have like a nice beard. They keep it trimmed. They take care of themselves physically. So they're into like grooming and making sure they are physically presentable as well. I feel like that's another thing that they learned from their mother. I'm getting this person, they have a very good relationship with their father and their mother. I can't really see if their parents are together still, but they have a good relationship with both their parents. They've learned a lot from both their parents, and that contributes to why they are, you know, pretty in tune into themselves, and how they take care of themselves and what they do. This person also is someone that, in a way, wears their hearts on their sleeves, and that could be why they're very expressive and they communicate very well. So their love language could be words of affirmation. That could be something that is, you know, important to them. They're also an affectionate person as well. So physical touch and words of affirmation will probably be their love languages, just as a heads up. I'm also seeing, I'm hearing there in terms of like height, 5'11", 6 feet, like within that little range. So, you know, tall. Well, some people don't consider 5'11" and 6 feet tall. I mean, I consider that to be tall, but hey, everybody's different. But that's what I'm getting in terms of their height. I'm getting light brown eyes. Could be seen as hazel, but I'm really getting a vision of light brown eyes for this person. Caramel complexion for sure. As well, I feel like their father is dark skinned. I'm just channeling like this imagery of what I'm getting. Their mother seems like to be brown skinned in terms of complexion. I get that this person, their family, one of their, I don't know what side it is just yet, but I'm getting the image of like one of their sides of their family is from the South. So they have like very strong Southern roots and like a Southern hospitality type of energy as well. And I get that this person's a really big protector, like provider. That is something that they saw their father do, and so that is the role that they want to take on in the relationship as a, you know, as a husband. So they will financially provide for you. They will emotionally provide for you. You know, be supportive and all of that as well. But yeah, and that's what I'm getting for your future spouse, like traits and personality, physical. Okay, I like it. All right. Up next is Jenny. All right, Jenny, let me pull up your question. Let me also, my hand's still dry. I don't feel like getting up to get like some lotion or oil. I wish I had some. Oh, I might have some in this drawer. All right, let me pull up Jenny's question and get some lotion. All right, we are moisturized, my meat. And now let's get Jenny's questions going. Um, Also, if you have donated and you don't see your name on the list, just put it in the chat because I haven't had a chance to look at the PayPal and Cash Apps yet. If anybody has donated and they don't see their name yet. All right, here's Jenny. Let's put Jenny's name on the screen. Alrighty, first question. Pendulum, 2 questions, and 10C. Sounds good. First pendulum is donde. Okay. All right. Are the fake friend requests that I got on Facebook from someone I already know? Okay. Are the fake friend requests that you got on Facebook from someone that you already know? Are the fake friend requests that you got on Facebook from somebody you already know? We got a yes. Okay. Oops. Okay. Tarot questions. First one. What is the meaning of the dreams I've had about me seeing Christmas decorations? Let's see. What is the meaning behind that? All right, sounds good, Armentha. I just saw your message. We got the Knight of Swords, the Tower, the Star wanted to flip over, but it didn't. Let's see if it comes out later. We have the Moon. We have the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I feel like, even though it's connected to like Christmas lights, I feel like the representation of those lights in the dream represents you having a moment of clarity, this like aha moment, something that was submerged for a while is coming to surface, it is resurfacing. And so I'm definitely getting the vibe of 2 things. One, something that you planted before, like a seed that you have planted before, because Christmas is about, the idea of like gift giving. So you're going to finally receive something in return of what you have given to others and given back to the universe and to your ancestors and to your spirit guides, right? So that's the first thing about that with the Christmas lights. I'm also getting in terms, as I mentioned before, with like something resurfacing, is that it connects to you, like you are having this period of like reassurance, but also this moment of clarity, understanding that everything that has happened and has happened is for a reason. And so those Christmas lights represent literally the light, clarity, this groundbreaking change that you didn't see coming, but you knew that it was coming. But you know how like you can sense or you feel something is coming your way. You might not know exactly when it's going to arrive or what's about to happen, but you just sense it. And so I feel like this is a period of like enlightenment, the awakening, in form of just education and just new paradigms that you're going to kind of experience. And also, Christmas is being at the end of the year in December. It just represents kind of like the ending of something, but it leading you to a new beginning, a fresh start, right? Something that was outdated is now, being put to rest, and you're able to see the newness that is about to appear in your life. It's literally a level of ascension. And when I think of Christmas lights, I think about how it's always like that little trail of lights. It's not like one light. It's always a light, then the core, then a light, a core, a light. It's kind of like you are just following the trail of lights, because it's going to lead you to your destiny, to what is to come next. And when you see what it is, I feel that you're going to be reconnected with someone, and just like-minded souls and people that follow that same idea of the Christmas lights leading them to their path. So you can meet a new friend, you can meet a soulmate. It's all about you, as you go on this journey and follow these lights, you end up meeting like-minded people as well. Okay, so that's what the lights are about. And then let me go to your second question, which is, what is my future lover partner going to think about me in bed? Let's see. Hey, bestie. When are you doing my eyebrows? Not my eyebrows, my eyelashes. I'm about to call you out. So my best friend that just popped into this chat, she has not done my eyelashes in like forever. But also, it's not her fault. But I'm just going to be me. All right. What is my future lover partner going to think about me in bed? All right. You fell out on the side. You know what? I'm not feeling these cards for that question. Let me get another deck. We're going to use melanin. We're going to use my melanin romance deck. How about that? I'm feeling those. What is your future partner going to think about you in bed? Confusion, endings and beginnings, blind spot. So you're probably looking at these cards like, I don't like where this is going. I'm laughing because they're telling me where it's going, and it's hilarious. This person is going to be very impressed with you and confused on how you are able to do a lot of the things that you're able to do. And I say that because, like sometimes people might say, oh, I haven't had that much experience, or I'm not familiar with these type of things or doing this thing. But then when you do it with this person, they're going to be like, what? You are phenomenal at it. I thought you said you didn't know how to do this, or, you haven't had this much experience. So they're definitely going to be amazed by what you can do in the bedroom. I'm also getting with the endings and beginnings card. It's like an ending of where you may have been, intimate with other people before, but it was never like a really deep, soulful connection. It really wasn't a spiritual connection with the person, right? But with this particular person, your future spouse, it's the beginning of something that is a higher level of intimacy, right? It's not surface level. It is spiritual. It is like, you all connect energetically, and it has meaning to it. Because, a lot of times people, they have sex with people and there's nothing there. It's literally just like bodies, just, bumping and grinding. But with this person, your future spouse, it is going to be a passionate connection. It is going to be very sensual. It's kind of like you all balance your chakra systems a lot of the times when you're intimate. Like your sacral chakra gets balanced, their root chakra gets balanced more and more when you all are intimate with each other, because of that connection and the vibe that you all share. Let's see what else we get. Okay, we have, ooh, beautiful. Embrace, tongue master, and romance. See, literally the energy of these cards are just letting me know that the intimacy that you all will share is going to be like fiery. It's going to be passionate. You're going to enjoy what they can do and they're going to enjoy what you can do. But also there's like that romance. Like I said before, there's not going to be like it's just the physical, we have sex and then that's it. It's more so, this is a connection. This is, representation of our souls really coming together. And that's how sex should be seen, because your bodies are coming together. You know, something is being entered, right? And so that's why it's important to think about when you are intimate with other people, because that's how soul ties start. That's how, you know, you take on people's baggage and a lot of karmic debt because of the debt of that person and the baggage of that person. But I feel that when you two are making love, there's less of that heaviness, because a lot of you are, you know, both of you have like healed and worked on yourselves, and you know, you're addressing your baggage and you're addressing your debt and your wounds and all of that. That helps clear out a lot of energetic toxins and just clutter when it comes to sex and just like, you know, the intimacy. And that way your minds can really enjoy the experience, and you can have this moment in this period to really manifest too, because you can use intimacy as a way to manifest. So if there's something that you want, you use that energy that you have to think of the things that you want to manifest, or just think about the feelings that it brings, you know, while you're intimate with that person. Oh, I like that bottom of the deck, the divine masculine. See? All right. Now let's do your Tennessee reading. It's like I have so many decks out, which I do. Need to get organized. All right. Tennessee, and I don't have those out. Let me go grab those really quickly. Get your charms and letters going. And Tiny Tarot. All right, give me like 2 seconds to grab my little bowl of goodies. Nope, you didn't lose sound. I just had it on mute because I made a lot of noise. And I dropped some stuff. Hey, Rosalie. We'll add you to the list. Actually, I should put my charger on the other side so I don't do what I just did. Okay. All right. Alrighty. All right, so you got the DM, the DF tile, soulmate, twin flame, soulmate tile. Put those up there. Okay. All right, so we have share, we have good, we have fam. I'm hearing them say you're going to be excited to share the good news. So there's going to be something that you just can't wait to share with people. Let's see if we get more insight of what it could be. We have fam, so family. So that could be definitely a time for you to continue to spend time with your family, and also think about the family that you're going to grow with your person. We have goal. So continue to work towards your goals, move towards them, don't forget about them, and also kind of document your success, your challenges, because then eventually you're gonna have a time where you can tell your story and share that story with other people, and that could be used as a learning experience for others as well. We also have gifts. So I think, was it you? Yeah, because we talked about the Christmas lights. There's this season of giving for you. Like, people are going to be giving a lot to you. So make sure that you're in a season of receiving, right? It's one thing for people to give you things, but you have to also be willing to welcome in the gifts and the opportunities and the blessings that are going to come your way as well. Let's see what else we have. We have pile. I feel like they're saying there's a pick a pile reading, pick a card reading that they want you to check out. Let's see if they can give me an insight of like what kind of reading it is. Watch a reading a pick a pile reading that talks about what gifts or what blessings, opportunities are coming your way. That's what they're saying. Watch something like that. But make sure you feel called to that reading to watch it, because there's tons out there you can watch. We have free, breaking free, continue to run free, challenge yourself to move forward and to keep going. Don't stop. We have rent. So you might be thinking about a new apartment. If you want to continue renting, do you want to purchase a home soon, a condo, things of that nature? You might be having like that conversation with yourself from time to time. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Ooh, we have one. Somebody is the one. Maybe they're letting us know the one is coming. All right, so that is what I have for you in terms of the letters. Let's get you some charms, and then let's get you some tiny tarot. All right. Hey, Candace. Yeah, post your question in the chat now so I can take a picture of it just in case it disappears. All right. So, in terms of charms, we have the bicycle with the hearts and the wheels. So there's some movement coming towards you regarding your love life. So maybe they're letting you know that somebody is coming towards you, the one. We have passionate, which is, ooh, Scorpio. So maybe it's a Scorpio coming towards you in love. And we did get those very intimate cards earlier. So that definitely says a lot. Oh, we have I love you with an infinity sign. So maybe your future spouse is letting you know that they love you. And also, you know, your spirit guides are with you and letting you know that they love you. We have find joy in the journey. So know that, yes, things might be moving a little bit slow, but know that there's always a moment and a period where you should reflect and be grateful and find the joy in it. And then we have, another bicycle. So there definitely seems to be movement in your life. Changes are coming. But also maybe both of you are moving towards each other. You know, of course, you don't really know the person just yet, but you are getting closer and closer to finally meeting, finally connecting. All right. Let's see. And then let's get some tiny tarot. All right. We have the Three of Cups. Ooh, we got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Temperance card. We got the King of Cups. There's that Scorpio energy and the King of Pentacles. So there could be two men that are interested in approaching you. But remember, we got the Scorpio earlier. So maybe the Scorpio is the one that takes the win. But there could be an earth energy here that wants to date you as well. Those could be like your top two suitors. And then you have to decide which one you want. But I do get that both of them will offer you a solid offer when it comes to commitment. You just have to decide what exactly it is that you want. And now that I am seeing it, we see King, the one. Which king is the one? Haha. King of Pentacles or the King of Cups? It's up to you to decide. It might be the water one, the King of Cups with the Scorpio there. All right. So that is what I got for you, Jenny. I hope that was helpful and insightful. All right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Candace. You know what? Let me do your reading next. I'll do your reading next, okay? So we're going to jump to Candace. Let's see what messages your grandmother has for you at this time. And put your name on the screen. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm also going to get another deck for you. All right, let me get this deck for you, Candace. And we'll get some messages from your grandma. All right. All right, Candace. Hey, Bradley. Thank you for donating. We'll add you to the list. All right. What messages does Candace's grandmother have for her at this time? We have Dr. Grant, which is the Hermit. I'm hearing her say, as I just started to get in the cards. I'm hearing her say that you feel that things have fallen apart in your life, and she is telling you it's okay to feel that way, but also know that you have to continue to find those pieces that you feel that have fallen apart and put them back together. That's the first message that I'm getting. Yeah, the Sun of Sticks. We have John the Horse, the Emperor, and then we have Pa, which is the Moon. I feel like she wants you to know that you are surrounded by so much masculine energy. So a lot of your masculine ancestors are protecting you. So she's with them. Like, you know, she's watching you with them. But I'm also getting, she is saying that there's parts of you where you feel like you have to overcompensate, or you have so much masculine energy at times that you don't let yourself really feel the feminine energy. So she wants you to take a step back, take a seat, and to really embrace the femininity and your feminine energy within yourself, and also remember that it is okay to receive and also to feel. She's telling me that you're very tired, but also that she was very tired. And so, in a way, she's saying she was ready to go. And she doesn't want you to feel as tired as she felt when she left, if that makes sense. Look at that. We have the Big Queen, which is the Empress. This is her energy. She's letting you know that you see how there's like this masculine energy right there? She is behind them, watching over you, but also she wants you to embrace your Empress energy and to know that it is important to hold it within yourself and to allow yourself to receive and to feel. And she's never leaving you. She has never left you as well, right? I'm also getting that she wants you to connect with her when you feel ready to. So whenever you want to like get messages from her, or just to talk to her, or just, you know, you just want to feel her energy, light a candle, think of her, talk to the candle. She is there. She's always with you as well. What else am I getting from her? She also wants to say that everything that glitter isn't gold, but it definitely looks pretty, if that makes sense. So pay attention to what you focus on as well. We have Mother of Coins and the Three of Coins. She wants you to rest. She wants you to invest more into yourself. And she is resting. That is another thing that she wants to say. She is resting. She is at a place where she's able to just relax. I feel like she's just been so tired when she was in the physical realm, and now she's finally at a place where she can relax. She can catch her breath, literally, because she's been always doing so much, right? Let's see if there's any. I'm going to get you a couple of messages from the ancestors, my ancestors' messages as well. All right, we have, you are manifesting healthy relationships and financial prosperity. We have, you are our answer prayer. So she's proud of you. She wants you to know that you are her answer prayer. She's grateful for you. She's proud of you. Next, we have, it is time to let go. You have to move on. So I feel like this is saying, you know, she doesn't want you to dwell on her past, and she doesn't want you to sit in a place of sorrow for too long. That's why when I first started, she was saying to pick up the pieces and put them together, right? You don't want to sit in it too long. I feel like she wants you to know that she is fine. That's why she's saying she's, you know, resting. You know, she's catching her breath. So you don't have to worry about her being tired or suffering anymore, because she's good. Like, she's at a place where she's grateful that she can relax and she can take care of you even more. She can watch over you so much more in a way where she has the energy to do so, is what I'm getting from that as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Candace. Grandmas they're so precious. My grandmother is my best friend. They are such a precious energy. All right. Up next is Aysha. You're welcome, honey bun. You are so welcome, my dear. All right. All right, Aysha, you have Charms and Letters. All right. We have the DMDF Soulmate tile here. Sounds good, Gloria. Good night. All right, Aysha, what do we have for you? We have plan. Spirit wants you to start writing, start planning your next moves. They're ready for you to take action. It's time to make a plan and actually take action, actually do it. So spend some time focusing on what exactly you want things to look like for yourself at the end of the year, for next year, you know, even for the next 3 months, like planning this out, writing this out. You can set your intention prayer as well, but it's time for you to start figuring out how you want things to be. We have text. So you might be receiving a text message from somebody, especially with Mercury retrograde coming up within the next couple of days, or I should say a few days. Someone from your past, or just someone, you know, that's kind of been in and out. They're finally going to, you know, pop up and, you know, do the whole shebang of, hey, I miss you. I want to talk to you. I want to see you. You know how it goes. We have sorry. So they might actually offer an apology as well. They might try to persuade you and say like, hey, you know, let me apologize in person so we can talk things out. We can hash it out. What else? We have learn. So there's something you're interested in learning. Like you want to strengthen your skill in this thing. I don't know why, but I'm getting it is connected with like beauty, like makeup, hair. You could be watching tutorials on YouTube, trying to get into the that skill set, like strengthening that skill set. Let's see what else. All right, we have dig. Spirit is saying for you, it's time for you to dig deeper. There's something that you haven't addressed. It could be connected to your shadow work. So there's a little bit of shadow work that they want you to start working on at this time as well. And it doesn't have to be super, you know, heavy and deep, but there's like a question that they want you to address. I'm hearing the question is, how are you showing up for yourself? How did your parents either not show up for you or did show up for you? So that's the question or questions that they want you to talk about, reflect on at this time. So like maybe for the next 30 days, kind of sit with that and figure out what the answers are to those questions. All right. Next, we have shoes. You've been buying some shoes, Aysha. I'm getting the shoes is connected to a spiritual aspect. That's what I'm getting. What do they want to say about these shoes? Cleaning your shoes, the bottom, the soles of your shoes, cleaning them. If you have Florida water, maybe put some under them, like clean them a little bit with that. But cleaning your shoes, because you know when you walk different places, you are stepping into different territories, different energies have been exposed to that ground. And so making sure that you don't let these shoes and that energy, you know, stay in your house too long. That's why I don't walk around my house with shoes. I leave them right at the door, then I clean them up, and then I put them away. So making sure that you clean that. All right, next we have quiet. There's a sense of you needing to, you want more peace and quiet in your life. So maybe things have kind of been all up in the air. Also, I feel like your mind, you feel like there's like so many thoughts going at one time, and you just kind of want your mind to be like still for a second so you can just kind of, you know, have this peace of mind. I'm also getting, I'm hearing like a child say that I need more silence. So maybe, let's see if this is a spirit baby or like your actual child. I'm getting this to your actual child. This child is wanting a little bit more peace and quiet. So maybe finding like soothing meditations, or maybe doing like a couple hours out somewhere where it's quieter than where you are. Just kind of like relaxing the mind. Okay. We have blog. So there could be some information for you. I think the thing that you're learning about or you're wanting to learn about is on a blog as well. It could also be you be interested in starting a blog. It could be a blog about, you know, beauty. It could be a blog about spirituality, tarot. There's this energy that you want to share knowledge and wisdom with others, and you also want to learn it as well. Okay, that's what I have for that. So now let's get you some letters. All right, we have the number 11. We have the number 5. We have namaste. So like once again, that quiet, that peace. There's a need for silence and just like kind of like meditative energy right now. We have I love you. Somebody wants to let you know that they love you. We have, oh, look at that. We got the little baby foot, a little baby. So maybe one of your spirit babies is communicating with you at this time. We have a butterfly. So, you know, movement and change and transformation and growth. This is also a period of you, you know, coming out of your cocoon and showing the world, I'm this beautiful butterfly. I'm this beautiful butterfly of beauty, wisdom, knowledge, you know, success, how I was able to achieve these things during the hardships. And we have the death scroll. So I feel like that once again is connected to the transformation and the growth as something ends, something new begins. And so this new version of you is surfacing, you know, because you have learned more. You learn a lot more about the things that you're interested in, but also, you know, when it comes to your spirituality, your practices as well. Okay. So that is what I have. I actually need a couple more. Get you a few more charms. Get you a few more charms. All right, we have loved and beloved. What is this? Dream. And then made with a smile. Okay. All right. That is what I have for you. All right. Also, let me take a picture of Bradley's super chat. That way, when it disappears, I still have access to it. All right. And then I'm going to copy and paste this. Uh-oh, what did I do? All right, up next is Armentha. All right, I got the list. And I know Armentha, you sent me your questions. Let me pull them up. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for hanging in there and being patient as we wait to get to your reading. Will be shipped and delivered. All right, give me 1 second. I just have to respond to somebody really quick. Okay. Alrighty, Armentha, pull up your question. Okay. I also have to do your other reading too, so I'll be sending that as well later on tonight or this morning or tomorrow morning. All right, so you can refer to him as D. Got it. Channel message from D regarding his feelings about me and desires of me. What does he desire with me? And then we have between the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. I could not sleep, and D was on my mind. What was the extreme flickering during those hours? So let's do that one first. So what was going on with the candle during that time? Okay, and then let me open back up. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, the Moon, the World, the Judgment card. You got a lot of major arcana cards here. And let's get one more. One more, please. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay. So your question was, what was extreme flickering of the candle during those hours? I definitely get the vibe that it was connected to like a desire, like a sexual desire, like the sensations and the feelings that you were feeling model that energy. I feel that it was definitely a lot to bear for you at that time, so it might have been very overwhelming, and you were just like, whoa, this is intense, this is a lot, as well. Okay, sorry, I thought that was something else. Let's see, what else did we get? I'm definitely getting also this person experiences the exact same desires when you experience them. So within that time frame, they probably had either the same type of dreams, or if they were up at that time, they were feeling it as well. But yeah, you two are kind of basically mirroring each other's energy, and that's probably why the candle was flickering so much and so aggressively. Okay, let's go to your next question. After Monday's reading, very next I noticed that you have been popping up lately. Tension, overwhelming appearances of numbers. Line out to me randomly. Other triples appeared, but those three were more. What is the significance of the month of June? Those numbers and D. All right, let's see. We got the God of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. The Magician. Oh, the Two of Cups. The Seven of Cups. And one more. The Ten of Swords. I feel like one of the things that they want to tell you just right now, this is not regarding your question really, but you are about to experience even more intensity when it comes to like dreams of this person. So just get ready for it. They're just warning you now, letting you know that now. But in terms of what is the significance of the month of June, those numbers in D, I just feel like it's a representation of the spiritual connection that you two are sharing at this time, the level of desire that they are just, expressing in their physical life right now, and also kind of like internally. So some of it they're not acting on it, and that is why it's a lot of built up tension and sexual tension, and that could be why you're experiencing it like aggressively right now. I'm also getting 222 is the really big number that they want you to focus on. And in terms of like why they keep showing you that number, it definitely gives me the vibe that they want you to understand with the number 222. I'm getting, they want to say that it is connected to like, that unity. I think it's like the Two of Cups, and we have it here too, the Two of Cups, and then we have the Two of Pentacles, but also like that balance, having one of the same and balancing each other out. It also represents, I know 222 represents, being at the right place at the right time, trusting in what it is that you want to manifest. So I know that you were doing, your work, and they're letting you know like a lot of it will be manifesting itself physically, but also spiritually. And sometimes things don't, come out in the physical just yet. It starts spiritually, and then it has to just trickle down to the 3D realm. So that's another thing that they want to up as well. So maybe in June they're going to say, they're showing you like some of the things, giving you more visions and why, this connection is here and how to manage it. But yeah, it's going to get a lot more intense, especially, with Mercury retrograde being here. So you're probably going to, have all of these regulations, just different periods where you're just like, what is all of this? Why is everything happening at once? Next we have, when I feel low and nice, comes to mind why sonically he is. Okay, let's see. We have the Star. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Supreme, and then we have the Tower. I'm seeing this person might drink a lot, like alcohol, or they drink beverages that have a lot of sugar in it, that have like, dyes and, a lot of the ingredients that drinks shouldn't have, like, those type of beverages is what I'm getting. And that is why you feel the symptoms that you feel. I'm also getting every now and then this person does experience vomiting, and it could be from those drinks, right? I'm getting a lot of the drinks that they have they're red. So when I think of that, I think about like the, red 40, which is something to avoid if you can. And that could be what is causing you to feel that the nausea. And they need to limit the drinks that they have that has that in it, but also a lot of sugary beverages as well. I get that they need to take better control of their health in addition to that. And if they don't, it's just going to make things difficult for them in the future. Let's see what else. Six of Swords. And then the Fool. There's a need for them to kind of like adjust their diet. I'm also getting they might not have access to, healthy produce and things like that in their community, and it might be like far for them to get to it, or they don't have the desire to really drive an extra 10, 15, 30 minutes to go to a place that has the type of things that they need to be eating. And that could be frustrating, but there is this need for them to have this new beginning when it comes to their health and changing their diet. So that's probably why you do experience some of those symptoms. And then let's do your channel. Was it channel message? Yeah. What does he desire with you? Let's see. Let me respond really quick. Let's see. All right. What do they desire? Channel message. Ooh, you have the Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. I feel like this person, in terms of what they desire, is kind of you coming together. This reunion, this moment of, in a way, I'm hearing them say, picking up where we left off, but in a way you really didn't have a chance to really start anything. So it's kind of like picking up where you left off, but also starting something new. Is what I'm getting as well. Let's see what else do they want to say. It's kind of like they are in this space where they're realizing, maybe there was somebody holding you two apart, standing in the way of you two. Because there's a woman and like the two sticks, like each wand, like this wand represents you, this wand represents him. And so maybe there's like a feminine energy here that has kind of been in the way of you two, like finally crossing the paths. And I do get the vibe that once this energy is out of the way, you two will be able to, have this Six of Cups moment where you're able to reconnect and, see where things can go, see where things will lead when it comes to this connection, whether it be friendship or actual romantic relationship. It's just the idea that getting rid of this energy, this space that has kept you all apart for so long, and having a chance to celebrate and reconnect. So I feel like that's what they're saying, that they're desiring the ability to get to know you, to reconnect and see where things can go as well. Oh, look at that, the Emperor. See, I feel like he's been thinking about this for a while too. He's letting us know that he's been thinking about it, like how to play this move. With the Nine of Swords here, I get that they do get a little bit anxiety when it comes to figuring that out and trying to decide, like, what do I do next? How do I take this action towards her and it be a good move, right? They want to make sure they play their piece well. They make the right decision, they make the right move, and they don't mess up something that affects, the longevity of this connection and even the spiritual connection of it, Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you all. All right, Armentha. All right. That's what I got for you. Okay. And then we are on to Molly Meep. All right, Molly Meep. Letters. Do your charms and letters. All right. We have so many E's. My iPad is on the opposite side, and when I tried to rotate it so I could have the camera on this side, it was still upside down in the live, and I'm not going to try to figure that out considering technology has kind of been on our side today, but also hasn't been on our side today. So I'm just going to leave it as is. But I don't want to move it too much because then I'll keep bumping into it. But which is why I'd like to have my computer working so I can see what it looks like. So you have 2 blank tiles here. So we can use those later for letters, or they can just represent the names of your son and Leroy. Let's see. What messages about your son and about Leroy? We have hi, so maybe this is Leroy and also your son just saying hi. And also what I feel like with near, maybe they're saying with near, you'll be closer and you'll get closer to your son over time to the point where he'll physically be with you is one of the things that I'm feeling and channeling. That time is getting closer and closer. It's near. Let's see. In terms of Leroy, we have sex. So maybe this person has been kind of thinking of you in a sexual way. Maybe their sexual energy is really strong right now, and they have been thinking of you as a way to kind of, please themselves, or they're just like, just thinking of you in that way. Let's see what else. We have boo. So maybe Leroy wants to let you know that you are his boo. You're still his boo. We have nest. So I feel like with nest, it's giving me the vibe of when your son comes home, you'll kind of like create his own space. Like you're kind of like a nesting, like you'll be re-nesting in a way. Like, yeah, he's your boy, he's your big boy now, but you're still gonna like kind of make his space like special again. So he knows that he has his own spot, his space to really be safe and feel comfortable. We have deer. So maybe someone's going to write you a message, a heartfelt message. Let's see what else. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the word X-Men. So I don't know why. Maybe that'll mean something to you, or maybe we'll learn why they want me to say X-Men, or like why they're saying it. But they want me to say X-Men, so X-Men. All right, next we have long. So kind of like the longing energy, like your son misses you. He's ready to be home with you. He's ready to be closer to you. Let's see what else. We have bear. I'm thinking of like mama bear. Mama bear. So maybe they're saying you're going to be this mama bear. Like once your son comes home, you're going to be, you know, just like watching over him. So excited to like see what he does. You know, you're just going to be so happy and filled with joy that he's home. And you just don't want to take your eyes off him, basically. Let's see what else. We have feel. Ooh, Leroy is telling us that he feels you. I feel you. So maybe he feels your energy. You thinking of him every now and then. You might feel their energy when they're thinking of you, like when they're longing for you as well. We have tie. I don't know. That might be a costume. You might have something where you wear a tie as a part of your costumes. I'm just channeling a lot of random movies. So X-Men, Kill Bill. There's so many random things that I'm channeling. So I don't know if these are movies that you wanted to get costumes for and like play the role of their characters or whatever, but or maybe these are movies that they want to see you, reenact like, different scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, that is what I'm getting with that. Let's see what else. Ooh, I see we have ring. You want me to spell out ring, so I'll spell it out. Ring. I'll put high there. We have deed. Okay. So that is what I have for you for those. So now let's get you some charm. Okay. We have the number 5. Whoa. The little dragonfly. So like movement, change, transformation. We have love. Beautiful. We have believe. We have faith. So there's a need for you to have faith and believe in yourself, and also, opportunities to come your way. I'm getting you question something when it comes to maybe money is what I'm getting, is what they're saying. And so they're saying like, believe that you are able to receive and attract that money that you know that you're destined to have. We have Capricorn, which is ambitious. So they're saying to continue to go hard in the things that you love doing and your work and all that you do to, one, attract more money, but also to build your brand. We also have the elephant. So this represents family. It represents, remembrance. It represents patience. So the idea that you're going to be able to connect with your family again, with your son, and you're going to bring him home. Also, we have, look at that. We have a little boy. See, that's your son. He's coming home. We have I love you. And then we have, we got the sun. See, they're letting us know, one, the sun is going to come out, but also sun and sun, like your son is coming home. Okay. And then last but not least, we have she believed she could, so she did. So once again, when you have that faith and you believe in yourself, you attract so much more abundance and love and opportunities in your life that just show you like, hey, you did it. You got it. Okay? So that is what I got for you, Molly Meep. Hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. All right. So now we're on to, let's see, Yasmin with the E. All right. For some reason, I keep clicking this and then I exit out of it. You gotta stop doing it. Okay. You're welcome. All right, Yasmin with an E. I remember we had another Yasmin come in earlier without an E. All right, let me pull up your question. All right, let's get to it. Pull up the email. All righty. You wanted higher self ancestral messages and love notes from your baby father. All right. Let's do the love notes first. Let's see what he wants to say at this time. I really want to order food, but I know I should. All right, we have let's take this to the next level. In time will be together, we will reach union. What else? We have I psych myself out sometimes. I'm watching you. ... Oh no, I can't see the screen on my computer. Hey, love you, sunshine. Tell me what you want from me. I thought of you. I'll show you my soul if you promise to be gentle. I miss you so much. I feel you in my heart. Let's get 3 more. We have hurry up. So this could be your energy towards them. You wanted them to get it together ASAP. Thank you for loving me, even though there were times I didn't show you that same love. And then there's some toxic stuff that I have to release. All right, so these are your love notes from your child's father. All right. Now let us do your ancestral messages. All right, ancestral messages for Yasmin. All right, we have your ascension is here. You are leveling up. It might be challenging, but you will get through it. In order to truly heal, you must address old traumas and wounds. I feel like with that card, they're saying there's a part of you that feels like your child's father hurt you in some way. And so it's kind of like important for you to address it with yourself. Like, what exactly did he trigger or, hurt when it comes to, your pain and your wounds connected to that person. We have pray with sincerity and the willingness to be guided and help. We have you are manifesting healthy relationships and financial prosperity. Pay attention to the snakes in the grass and the crows in the sky. Get out of your own way. It's upsetting me and your ancestors. We have, are they adding value to your life? Is the situation adding value to your life? If the answer is no, get rid of it. Wipe off your third eye. You're missing something. So there's something you're not seeing in terms of like a snake or like a warning sign. You're missing their warning sign, your ancestors' warning sign. So pay attention to what is going on around you, to your circle, to people that might be new in your space. You want to be protective of that. And then next we have all that you desire to create is manifesting right before your beautiful eyes. Beautiful. All right. So that is what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed your read. All right. Up next is Gloria. And of course, I did not take a picture of her question, but I think she wanted to know like what's new or what's coming up this month or next month. If someone remembers, feel free to put it in the chat. Hey, Ivy. I'm hungry. I should order some food. Do I really want to pay delivery fees and all of that jazz to get the food? I have ice cream, which is not food. I feel like I should order food. All right. No, I was already hungry, Ivy. I was already hungry. It's just hitting more now. And yeah, it's just hitting now. I think, let's see. I don't have anything that I could eat that is quick to put like in an air fryer or something. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's going to be quick to cook. But yes, I am hungry. All right, I think Gloria's question was something about like what's coming up this month. Let me see if I can look in my phone in the chat if it's still there. Oh, I still have access to it, I think. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to sleep. My question is, yep, what will next month bring? So it was very similar to what I was thinking. You want a chicken sandwich? I want chicken and rice right now. That's what I want. Do I want wings and rice, or do I just want like regular chicken and rice? I have no idea how to order off this app. Queen Sugar is hungry. Give me 1 second, you guys. Maybe if I don't think about it, I'll be fine. All right, let's get some cards. What's coming up for next month for Gloria? I was supposed to cook earlier, but I didn't do that. I'm going to cook later, though, or tomorrow. Ooh, it's on DoorDash. Do I have DoorDash? I have DoorDash. I think I do. All right, what's coming up for next month? We have the Ace of Swords. We have Miss Ida, which is the High Priestess. We have the Four of Coins. We have the Ace of Coins. We have Mother of Coins. And let's get one more. And we have John Horse. All right, what's coming up next month? I feel like you're going to start experiencing dreams with an elder ancestor. It could be your grandmother. Could be your grandmother, is what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of the things that she's going to share with you in your dreams are more so like advice and guidance on how to balance more things in your life. With the Four of Coins being here, I'm also getting that maybe this month that's coming up and the Ace of Coins, maybe this month was kind of hard financially for you. You feel like you couldn't really do a lot of things with your money, or you were scared to, like, buy something just because you want to have enough to cover an expense, right? And so I feel that the next month is going to bring more financial opportunities for you to save, but also to receive money and able to enjoy it and not have to worry about too many hiccups along the way. Because don't you hate it when you have your money, you're ready to go, and then something just happens. And you're like, dang it, I just got the money. Now I got to use it for something, So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see what else we get. Ace of Knives. You might be getting a message from someone near and dear to your heart. Could be a love interest, some type of communication. So like the communication, some of the things that they'll say is just like, I apologize for being so busy and not showing you enough attention and love. Because I had a lot of work to do. Is one of the things I'm feeling too. I'm also getting for the next month, you're going to be able to rest a little bit. So maybe you've been working a lot this month and things have just been, super busy. You feel like you can't keep up. But now you're going to be able to enjoy some quality time with yourself, take longer naps, or maybe you're able to nap in the day or whenever you have like your days off, which is good because we all need that time to relax and, be able to just recharge basically. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Baskets. So like I said, you could be receiving a love message from someone that you're in a relationship with, or you're just like, talking to. And also it's just like this connection of like love for you in that next month coming up. And just that maybe you're going on a date with this person or just have like a really nice month with them, which is good. With Mercury retrograde, it can cause a lot of hiccups in relationships. So it's definitely important to watch your communication and to be clear as possible, but also mindful of how you communicate things, because it's often that some things get miscommunicated, when it comes to Mercury retrograde being around. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Gloria. Okay. All right. Up next is Nappy Summer. We're almost done, you guys, with the list. All right, Nappy Summer, are you here? All right, I think I'm going to order food, which sucks. Well, I get free delivery, though, so that's not bad. Ooh, I have a $5 off coupon. See, it's a sign for me to eat. It's a sign for me to order. Spirit is not telling me to close it right now, so let's keep it open. I'll let you know when we can close it. I don't think we'll have like too many more people joining, but they want me to keep it open a little bit longer. All right. See, it's a sign for me. Oh my gosh, like today has been such a great day for me. I just been receiving like a lot of like random like gifts and just things that I'm grateful for. Like, receiving this $5 coupon for my food that I've just been thinking about. I also ordered, so I needed some more ink for my printer to like, ship off stuff with the labels. And I ordered off Amazon, and the ink is usually like $50. So I only ordered one of them. You guys, I got sent 4 of them. And they only charged my card once for it. So that made my entire day, just because the ink is already expensive. So the fact that I have 3 free ones, I'm going to accept my blessings in all shapes and forms. That's why when I tell people, when you're manifesting more money into your life, it doesn't always have to be a direct deposit or somebody giving you a check. It can come in different ways. And when you are appreciative of it, you manifest more opportunities to have those types of experiences and have, more money come to your way. So I'm like, the fact that I got 3 things of extra ink for free, I am going to accept it. Accept my blessings in all shapes and forms. All right, so let me order this food. I think everything is right. Okay, continue. And then it's going to be here within 33 minutes. Okay, perfect. All right. My food is ordered. Okay. I ordered some Afro-Portuguese food. Basically chicken and rice. But, you know, with their seasonings and all of this stuff. Okay. Nappy Summer is all you. Give me a second. Okay, the order has been processed. And you know what's funny though is that the place that I ordered from is literally walking distance from me. And the driver is going to probably be like, she couldn't go and go get it. But it's like, no, I'm working, I'm doing stuff. All right. So let us go to your PayPal. Here we go. Okay. This is for Nappy Summer. Your questions are loading. Okay. 15C. I have a lot of changes. Everything's different. I've been in my feelings off and on all day. I need clarity and truth. I feel cheated. Help. Got it. You got it. All right. I thought about doing a reading outside one day, like a live outside. Not this late though, because obviously it'll be too dark. But it'll probably be like on a weekend, and it'll be like a early afternoon type of day. All right. Let us see. Let's get some messages. Father of Knives. Two of Sticks. The Garden. It's Afro-Portuguese foods. So I think it's like South African and Portuguese. Okay. So in terms of the cards that we have here, Father of Knives, Two of Sticks, and the Garden. So I feel like the first messages that they have for you, I'm looking at this card and I'm pretty sure everything that's in this like little circle are clocks and a knife, because he is the Father of Knives. And so I feel like this connects to you just feeling like, why is everything taking so long? Why am I experiencing the same old all the time? Like I'm just seeing a lot of these clocks here. And in a way, I'm trying to like get the energy of like what they're trying to communicate with this card and these clocks, because let's see. There's like a stubborn energy here. There could be a masculine energy that is, you know, trying to control the things in your life. I feel like this person, this is getting kind of deep. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get the energy going. I believe that there is a male ancestor that is trying to control a lot of the things in your life. And so it is important for you to connect with the ancestors of the highest good to get this ancestor in check. So that's something, I think that's not often talked about, but when you are connecting with your ancestors, you always want to connect with the ancestors of the highest good and mean you well, because there are ancestors that, you know, they could be very toxic. They could be, you know, just like kind of negative energy. And it's not saying like, oh, you have to forget about them, but more so when you're connecting with ancestors, making sure that you're clear about who you're connecting with. And I feel like this this ancestor in particular, for some reason, definitely they want to control, in a way, your success and your movement. And I feel like it comes from this energy of like kind of jealousy in a way, because you're doing things better than how they were able to do it. The three of baskets, seeing the 10 of baskets, and the grandchildren. And so maybe this energy of this person, they feel like they couldn't do all the things that you're doing right now. And so they're envious of you, and they're trying to kind of slow down your blessings. And in a way, which causes you to feel like, dang, when am I going to have my moment? When am I going to be able to, manifest? All right. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me. Um, can you guys see? I have no idea if it's back up. But yeah, I'm not sure where it stopped either. Okay, but that's the first thing with the cards so far. Um, so, and you can also connect with your higher, with the ancestors of the highest good, and check with them and say like, hey, what's up with this person? What's up with this father of knives? Why is he trying to block everything from coming in? That's the first thing that I'm getting with that. So let me get you another set of cards and see what other messages they have for you. The Black Ermine, which is the Magician, the Mother of Baskets, the Ace of Baskets, and the Son of Knives. So I feel like they want to let you know that you are starting to manifest a lot of the things that you have been planting, and you're going to start to see it, right? So when you see it, enjoy it, be grateful for it. I know you are. I know you're going to be so happy once you start to see a lot of your blessings and opportunities that you have been praying on for so long come to fruition. I definitely get that you are tired, I think you said that in your PayPal notes. But yes, you are tired. You're ready for a change. You're ready for a positive, uplifting beginning and a fresh start in some way. I'm also getting that your spirit guides and ancestors want to let you know that they're being supportive and they're always here to protect you and guide you. And it is okay. It is okay to have a moment where you feel like, I'm tired. I feel like I'm being a crybaby because I'm so emotional, or I feel like I'm emotionally unstable at times. Like one minute I'm good, next minute I'm not. I get also they're saying that they're helping you purge a lot of the things that you kind of kept within yourself and needing to, give language to the parts of you that you have kept quiet, that you have kept hidden for so long. And so that is oftentimes why we have those periods where we just randomly start being emotional or we start crying. It's because those parts of us are trying to resurface and to, make themselves known so they can get that recognition and they can be acknowledged for what it is that we've kept hidden for a while. And, with Mercury retrograde coming up, it's going to resurface a lot of pain for people. And that pain is helpful because then you get rid of it. Because you got to think about it. When you try to hide something for so long and you forget about it, or you try to forget about it, it's still there and you don't address it. It's going to stay there until it becomes a conversation. And then you actually, talk about it. And I feel a lot of times we think, oh, if I don't talk about it, or if I talk about it, I'm going to manifest it, especially the things that we don't like and the things that we don't want to happen in our lives. But we have to understand is that if we don't talk about it and address it, it eats us inside and it sits in our subconscious mind, and it continues to grow and it fuels itself. But when we address it, we're telling ourselves, okay, yes, I feel sad when I think of this situation or I think of this person. Yes, I have doubts, or I worry when it comes to this thing that I want to manifest. But addressing, why do I have those thoughts? Why do I feel that? It's okay if you have a thought that's negative. It's all about transmuting the thought and understanding where it comes from and how you can, like, you check yourself. Like, there's certain things, I have my moment. I'm like, we know how to fix that. We know how to check that. Like, feel it for a second, understand where it's coming from, what triggered it, whatever it is, and then, transmute it. And then over time, it gets to a point where you transmute it so well, it doesn't come up anymore, right? It doesn't bother you anymore, because you have healed that part of yourself, but also you show your ego, I know how to fight back with you. So you can throw something in my face, but I know how to, fight back now. I know how to move forward with this thing. I don't use this as like I'm not your puppet anymore. Because sometimes our ego is like, it tries to be this, makes us like, the puppet. Like, oh, let me, show this thing to you, so you get nervous and you get afraid. But when you address it and you find your power and you give voice to it, you no longer are giving the power to your ego. Okay. All right. Let's get you some ancestral messages. All right, let's see. We have, if it doesn't bring peace or purpose, then don't give it your attention, time, or energy. You're going to get everything you pray. Look, you're going to get everything that you pray for. So walk like you already got it. See? Let's see what else we have. You'll be amazed at what you attract when you start believing in yourself and what you deserve. Eliminate everything that gives you conflict or gives you conflicted feelings. It's time to embrace the things that resonate with your soul. Uh-oh. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. The things you are passionate about are not random interests. Those interests are a part of your calling. You are being nudged to finish what you started. Stop putting it off because that completion will unlock the next level for you. Uh-oh. All right, let's get you some more. We have, this is your chance. Go for it. Do it. Don't play it safe. Anything worth having is worth going after. All right, my food is almost here. Stop being afraid of getting what you actually desire. You asked for it, so it is yours. If only you could see what's coming, you wouldn't care to stress about what's happening now. Ooh, that's deep. I feel like that one kind of probably hit home for you. It's saying, don't stress about what's happening right now. Because if only you knew what you're about to receive, if only you knew the doors that are about to be open, you would not, you wouldn't stress as much. You wouldn't, worry as much. And then finally, it's time to share your story. Your story is so powerful that it can help others. Share your truth. Okay? And now let's get you some runes. I should probably, let me see. All right, let's get you some runes. All right, so your first rune that we have, uh-oh, I dropped one. Uh-oh, come back, come back. So maybe that's a connection either to that rune, I don't know what it is just yet, but before I flip it over, the needing of you to come back to source, come back to your higher self. I'm hearing sacred space, but the rune that was trying to run away that made me think of that was this one, Agalas. And so I feel like this is saying for you to know that no matter how crazy the storm is, no matter the obstacles that you experience, know that you're going to always be divinely guided, protected, and that you can get through it. You can get through it, you know? And there's always going to be moments where it feels like there's a fork in the road. But it doesn't mean give up. It doesn't mean stop having your faith and, basically unlearning everything that you've learned. It took you so much time and so much energy to get to where you are today. So why would you go backwards? The next one we have is Sovelo. And so I feel like with this one, I'm once again getting another energy that I'm picking up with this room. You kind of feel like at times you are all over the place. That's one of the things I feel that you think at times. And this is all about knowing that no matter the direction you go into, if you follow your guidance of the light within yourself, you will always end up where you're supposed to be. Even if you do make the wrong turn in a way, you still would be guided to get back on the path. So it's all about trusting and knowing and believing and having the faith and mastering your ego and, embracing your strength and your confidence to get you to where you're supposed to be. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Nappy Summer. I totally cannot stand that I can't see the stuff on the computer because I have no idea what it looks like to you guys. So hopefully you guys can see everything in frame. I apologize if you can't sometimes. But I try to keep it in the same position as much as possible. Okay, up next is, hey Tosh F, welcome. I always find it funny that your YouTube name is YouTube user. But I always know it's you. Okay. Up next is Ashley B. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to get my food. Alrighty. Who are we on now? We are on to, I think I finished reading Nappy Summer's reading. I think that was the last person I was reading. All right, up next is Ashley. And I don't know if she's here yet. So we'll go to the next person, which is Liz. All right. Oh, there she is. Ashley Banner. What is G's intentions with me? Why does he keep coming around? Okay, cool. Hey, Ashley. Let us see. What are his intentions with you? Why does he keep coming around? I'm so excited for my food. I'm probably just going to eat it once I finish this live, so I will be fine. All right, let's get some cards. Where are the cards? They're there. Okay. What are his intentions with you? Why does he keep coming around? Where is his intentions? Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, God of Wands, Four of Swords, Goddess of Swords. This person can't get away from you. Like, they don't want to be away from you. Is one of the things that I feel. I'm also getting that you are, how do I word this? You're kind of like their charger and healer in a way, if that makes sense. So when they are hurt, when they are going through something, they want to come to you because they like your energy and what you bring and how you are. And that could be deceptive in a way because it's like you want somebody to come to you because they want to be with you. They want to come to you. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you, not when it's convenient for them or when they need you, right? And so that's one of the things I get with this person. I'm also getting the vibe that they, wanting to be basically intimate with you, like sexual with you as well. So maybe when they're horny or they're just like, feeling some type of way, that's when they want to pop up. That's when they want to come around. Sometimes that's what I get. I also get that you, in a way, you're like their safe haven in a way. So like I said before, they come to you when things are not right, when things aren't great, or they come to you when they want to be intimate. And that is one of the reasons why they come back. They just feel like they like coming back to you, even though they might run at times and just disappear for a little bit, but it's like they want to come back to you. But it's all about, you got to be all in or nothing, And so I feel like this person, they just struggle with the in and out energy. And I get that you honestly don't want them around because you feel like, one, there's something greater and better out there for you, but two, you're tired of the in and out, them coming back around and, not staying for long. So I feel like in terms of like their intention, it's still not stable. It's still not, 100%. But they do look at you as someone that they like and that they want to be around. But then also, too, they're in and out. They're inconsistent. The spirit wanted to say they trash, but I didn't want to say that out loud. But that's the spirit said. He said he's annoying. Maybe that's why spirit said he's trash. All right, next person is Liz. All right, Miss Liz. I forget what you had. Charmies Letters and Tiny Tarot, and then one tarot question. I feel there's a surprise coming. What could it be? That's good. Maybe that's why spirit is like he's trash, so you ain't got to worry about having the feelings for him. But that's the thing, because you don't have feelings for him anymore, that could be why he wants to come back around more and more. When you are detached from something, that's when it wants to pop up. That's when people typically want to pop back up. All right. What is the surprise? I'm hearing Spirit say if you turn around, you might end up meeting your king, your emperor. And so maybe they're saying, ow. And the reason why I feel that energy is just because it's like you've been so invested in yourself and working on you that now you're able to enjoy, a partner, a relationship. But I'm also getting, there's like a financial surprise as well too. So it could be, someone gives you some extra money, you receive an extra money, like it could be a raise. There's something financially be given to you as well. And so Spirit is like, letting you know it is okay to enjoy it, accept the offer, accept the gift. Because sometimes, like I said earlier this live, I think that it's people want to offer you things, but you have to be in a place of receiving, right? Because if you're not receiving it, in a place of receiving it, then, you'll limit how many things you are being given from others and from the universe. So that's what I get with that. Okay. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, and they're just being annoying right now. These are my natural length nails, so I need to get them shaping up a little bit. All right. Now you have I think you said Charms and Letters and Tiny Tarot. So thank you, Bradley and I think Tammy T, the new folks here, for hanging in there. I appreciate it so much. I haven't forgotten about you all. But the list was pretty big today, pretty long. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get my nails done. Okay. All right, this is for Liz. We have Soulmate. We have Wed. We have Wedding Bells. I'm going to just say Wedding Bells. We have Yeah. So I feel like that's just confirmation about a question you might have had recently when it comes to like marriage and engagement. And so they're saying yes, yeah. Let's see what else. We have Arrow. So this, I'm hearing them say like follow the arrow, the direction of the arrow. It leads you to where you're meant to be at this time. Let's see what else. I have so many decks up. Okay. We have hi. Somebody wants to say hi. Who wants to say hi to Miss Liz? We have road. Maybe you'll take a road trip sometime soon, sometime in the summer. We have lean. I'm hearing them say lean into your blessing. We have follow. Follow the arrow. Where does the arrow lead you? Follow it. And you will know. Also, I'm hearing them say, be the arrow. Because the arrow, you know, I'm thinking of like how sharp it is, how fast it can go, depending on like how the person pulls the string to let the arrow fly. But it, like I said, it leads, it goes into a direction. It's very clear where it lands, where it goes. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I'm hearing them say guide. It's like guidance. Continue to listen to their guidance. They will always give you a map. They'll always let you know where to go next. You'll never be in a position where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know which turn to make. We have quiet. Listen to the voices of your guides and your ancestors. We have kite. It's giving me the vision of like, you know, allowing yourself to flow and to experience the divine and just like life in general, because like, you know, kites stay in the air when it's windy, like they look beautiful, they look peaceful, they move gracefully, and that's what your spirit is wanting you to do, to kind of just like let things just happen naturally and just go with the flow in a way. Don't try to force it. Like you can't force a kite to stay in the air. Like you can try it. Like you can, if it's not windy outside, you can keep running and trying to get your kite up, but it will never get up there. But you have to let it happen when it's meant to happen, when everything is kind of right, you know, in a way. We have love, we have blessed, we have namaste, we have number 15. We have Aquarius, which is friendly. We have the bicycles with the hearts in it, so like movement towards love, movement in love. We have the swan, so this could be connected to a twin flame or a high level soulmate that you've been wanting to connect with. We have some weights here, so there could be a need for you to let go of some things that have been holding you back, and also you know, keeping you in a place where you just can't move as much. We have a little baby girl, so that could also represent the energy of like a spirit baby, so your spirit daughter wanting to communicate with you at this time as well. And then let's get you some tiny tarot and we'll be done. And tiny tarot is where? Where are you, tiny tarot? If I can't find it, I will just get you some regular cards, even though I like to have the tiny tarot. Okay. I can't find them, so I'm going to give you some regular. Oh, here they are. So the card that I just got was the Wheel of Fortune, so let's see if it comes out in a little baggie. All right. Uh-oh, I dropped one on the floor, but I won't try to find it right now. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I'm getting that this is about you. Once again, with the gifts, remember how I said, like, in order, when people want to give you things, you have to be in a space of receiving. So making sure you're in a space of receiving the gifts. With the Ace of Wands, being clear, having a vision of what exactly it is that you want in your life. What changes do you want to see? What wisdom and guidance do you want at this time? You know, and then with the Page of Cups, I feel like this is connected to somebody wanting to come in and, you know, make amends, like make things right with you. They might want to apologize and see if you all can start over, rekindle a connection. So It's up to you to decide if you want that to happen when this person comes in. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Liz. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And let me see if I can pick up this little tiny tarot. Hey, Alicia. Okay. We are on to Find the Donuts. And you listed your questions. I see. All right, Find the Donuts. You got Pendulum Question. You got Letters. And then you got Letters and Charms and 2 tarot questions. All right, let's do the Pendulum Question for Find the Donuts. All right. Pendulum, will A text message me back with proper conversation? He is currently ignoring me. All right, let's see. Will A text Find the Donuts back? They are being, they're ignoring her at this time. Will they text her back and start a conversation, keep a conversation going? We got yes. Yes, they will. Okay. All right, love letters from A. Awesome. Let's get some love letters. What is taking you so long? So that could be your energy towards them. Like, why are you taking forever to, respond to me, communicate with me? We have let's start over, ... Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. My days seem long whenever we are apart. It breaks my heart. So that could be both of your energies right there with that card. Let's see what else we have. And maybe you are better off without me. I missed you so much. I thought of you. Let's get 5 more cards. We have, my camera is a little bit leaning. Okay. All right, we have, I'll show you my soul if you promise to be gentle. There's some toxic stuff that I have to release. In time, we will be together, we will reach union. Let's get some more. We have, karma is here to teach me a lesson. And then I made mistakes and I apologize for that. Okay. So those were the love notes. So now, over your, what did you say for number 3 and 4? Tarot questions I will formulate after love notes, love letters, and pendulum. Got it. All right. Question is, what is the final outcome between me and A? I've always worried if it is a toxic connection. Let us see. Put these over there. All right, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Son of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and Temperance. One of the biggest messages I was getting with the first 3 cards was balance and consistency, stability, and then the fact that Temperance came out at the end just kind of like, amplifies that message more and more. And so I feel like what Spirit is saying in terms of the final outcome, it is all about what this person is willing to give in terms of this connection. Are they willing to give and to do their part when it comes to you all being together? If they're going to give fully and, give wholeheartedly, and they're not going to be handing out breadcrumbs, then by all means go forward in terms of this connection. If they're not going to offer you something that matches what you're offering, if not more, then that is a sign for you to take your pinnacle and go elsewhere, because you'll end up in a space where you feel like, I've given too much to this person, they're not giving enough back. You want to be in a connection where it is balanced. There's always going to be times where someone has to do a little bit more, give a little bit more to balance things out, because it just depends on the seasons that we're all in, right? Because there's going to be periods where, you're going to be sad and that person's going to be, solid emotionally, and they have to give a little bit more to help you out so you can get to a space where you're back to your balance and back to your peace. So it's all about, both parties giving and receiving and being, equitable in this sense. And if that person doesn't show up in the way that they need to be showing up in your terms of what you want in your connection in your relationship, then get rid of them. But if they do show up and they offer you something that is serious, that is full of commitment, and their actions match that and match their words, then by all means, go for it, right? But in the long run, it's all about seeing what they are willing to offer and what their actions show. And you can give your own timestamp on how long you're gonna wait for that. It could be, I'm gonna give this person 2 weeks. I'm gonna give them a month to get it together. And if they don't do it at your timestamp that you give it, then deuces. All right, what's your second question? Yeah, it might be time to, put a pause, put a stop to it, and just, walk away from this person, because you're going to feel like you're draining yourself more and more if you keep contributing to the connection and they're not doing their share, they're not doing their part, because it just causes more imbalances. And when you keep giving to someone more and more, into a connection more and more, and they're not doing their part, you're going to end up causing imbalances within yourself. It's just naturally going to happen because you're doing too much, you're giving too much away. And when you are in a place of fullness and of wholeness, you realize, like, I'm supposed to receive just as much as I give, if not more, right? And so if they're not matching that energy from you, then, get rid of them. And it doesn't mean you hate the person or, they're a terrible person, but it's just like, people have to know that you can't expect someone to give and do all the things if they're not doing their share. All right. And then what's your last question? Because I think that was tarot question number 3. Oh, what did I do? Can you hear? Can you see? What's your last question? I don't know if you can hear me or see me. Oh, did you already post it? Okay. What is the final outcome of you guys? Okay, got it. I think my chat, it's been kind of slow, so I didn't see that you were posting it. Thanks, Heather. Okay. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So I guess the other one, because I answered that one, so the other question is, no, I did that one. What is the final outcome? What is going to happen between me and A? There we go. Yep, that's it. What is going to happen between me and A? All right, Daughter of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, it's just telling us in time you will see what will happen between you guys. I'm getting the vibe they're saying it's just going to be a new beginning. But here's the thing though, with the new beginning. This is what they're showing me. It's a new beginning. They're not going to answer what this new beginning means in a sense of, is it a new beginning with this person or is it a new beginning with somebody else? It's all about you kind of being the decider of what is to come into your future, what is to come, in whatever time frame it is. So if you see change and it is consistent change and it's consistent progress, then hey, you can decide it. Even if you can still leave if that's still the case. But if you don't see it, definitely walk away from it and move forward, because you don't want to keep yourself back and hold yourself back. So it's all about, you decide what your new beginning is going to be, basically. I like that. You decide. Okay. That's what I got for you. Find the donut. Okay. All right. And next is, gotta find a list. Left Queen. We're almost there. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, Love Queen. I think you sent me messages. I'm assuming you did, because you usually do. Yep, here we go. My question. All right. I had a dream weeks ago about the end. Oh. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? We got the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor. That's funny, because you say he doesn't hug, but in this card he's hugging her. I feel like one of the things that it represents is this period of them kind of like growing and kind of like feeling your love from afar, even though you two aren't together and aren't speaking to each other, right? It's like they still feel the love, because I think like regardless of how much he gets on your nerves and how things kind of played out between you two, you're gonna always have like that soft spot for him in your heart. You're always gonna have some little part of piece of love for him, right? And so it just represents that his love for you will never die. It will never end, nor go away. No matter the distance, no matter the things that you two go through, it's always going to be there. Just because that love is, in a way, you can say unbreakable, right? And I feel like they're willing to do more. They've been thinking about doing more and how to show up in your life in a better and a positive way for themselves, for you, and for the kids, and wanting to kind of like embrace that love more and more. They miss your hugs too. Like, not your love, your hugs. They miss your love too. All right, next. I feel my DM energy so heavy, like he's coming towards me. I know we miss each other, but wow, it's not all more heavier than us. How is he feeling about me? Let's see. Let's see. We have the World, the Six of Wands, the Son of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Son of Swords. And it's like you see the movement of like these swords and wands, like, haha, I'm on my way. So yeah, it's like I do feel the energy of like this person saying like, hey, I'm on my, look at that, the Ten of Cups, and it came out with the Six of Cups. They're on their way to reconcile. They're on their ways to kind of recommit to you and just connect with you more and more, and figure out how can we get to our Ten of Cups, because this is what we're supposed to have. This is supposed to be our destiny, our reality. How do we get there? How do I get to a space where I'm able to continue to commit to you and to myself and to our higher purpose and our higher beings and ourselves? And so, yeah, they've been missing you a lot. They've been thinking about you a lot. And I'm also getting maybe the kids have asked about you, and like they see you doing well for yourself, and things are just continue to growing and progressing for you. Oh no, I dropped a card. Let me figure out where it went. Okay, I feel it. All right, if I'm not done by 10:45, Queen Sugar is gonna take a little break to eat. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. I've been hearing Jodeci cry for you and Toto kissing you a lot, so he's on my head. I played it for days at a time, and is he channeling the songs, telepathically sending them to me? Nine of Cups. Ooh, the Hierophant. So yeah, I feel like he is sending them to you. Those songs, yep. The moon. Talking to the moon, trying to get to you. He's channeling the Bruno Mars song. Like, he's using that away as kind of like, understanding his feelings and just sending those messages to you as well. Yeah, Ten of Wands. You've been on his heart and on his mind heavy lately, which is probably why you feel the same way as well. But yeah. Oh, you have 2 more questions. Yep, send your other questions too. Unless you already did and I just didn't see them. I almost dropped the card. All right, let's see. Charms, letters, and love notes. Okay, I don't know if you sent them just yet, but let me know if you did. Queen Sugar is getting hungry. Or I've already been hungry. I just need to start eating. Okay. How am I doing on my shadow work? Let's see. How are you doing on your shadow work? Yeah, 7 of Swords. Ooh, you know what? Well, no, we're gonna keep this. 9 of Wands. Ooh, 4 of Cups. You are definitely going the right way about it. You are addressing parts that have been hidden for a while, parts that you have tried to keep, suppressed, and even the parts that you've just been very defensive or protective about. Because, like, there's sometimes parts of us that we don't like addressing, that we know we don't want to talk about. And so you are learning to let that guard down and just be vulnerable with yourself and addressing those things and, working on it. And it's hard. Shadow work is not easy. You got to talk about things you don't want to talk about. You got to address things that you might not want to deal with. And so you are no longer ignoring those parts of yourself, which is good. So they're proud of you for doing it and addressing it and not letting fear kind of get in the way of you going after it. And then, how am I doing financially? All right, we have 6 of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Lovers. I feel like financially you are going to continue to do better and better. I think you're getting your finances more and more in alignment with what it is that you're trying to obtain and achieve overall. I'm getting to continue to watch, pay attention to everything, get organized, make sure everything balances out, it checks out. So if you are supposed to spend $11.12, make sure that you're spending $11.12. You're not overspending in the area. You're not, and even when you have budget, let's say you have a cushion of $300 left, making sure you either you keep that dedicated to that category or you find ways to distribute that extra money towards something that needs it, right? So checking your finances, balancing, the quote unquote the checkbook is important here as well. Okay. All right. So now we are going to do your love note, and then we'll do your charms and letters. We have, you are my weakness, you are my sweet spot. Tell me what I can do to make things right. The sound of your voice lingers in my mind. Do you forgive me? I want to hold you in my arms so badly. That's funny, because remember the Ten of Cups card where he was holding her in his arms? That's funny. Ooh, look look at that, love queen. There's a song that reminds me of you. I listen to it and think about you. See, they're sending this stuff telepathically to you. Thank you for being patient. I know it isn't easy. My mind and heart always come back to you. This connection scares me sometimes because it is so intense. I'm in love with you and not sure how to tell you. I'm in a better headspace now. So that could be what they are, you know, destined to get to. But also there could be parts and days where they are in a better headspace and they're able to kind of express what they're feeling to themselves. And I want the whole world to know that I'm with you. Okay. So now, your charms and letters. I might have to take a little bite because my stomach is wanting some food. And it'll literally be for like 2 seconds. I just need to get something in my belly. Something in my belly. I'll finish up your reading, love queen, then I'll get something to take a bite. All right, so we got DMDF. We got soulmate. We have soul. We can spell mate. Soulmate. We have ready. I'm ready. I know you say your DM doesn't hug, but we have hug. Them wanting you to have you in their arms. We have bored. I feel like they think that their life is a little bit boring now because you're not a part of it the way that you once were. I'm hearing the song Sure Thing by Miguel. So maybe that's another song that they think about when they think of you. We have twin. So that could be your twin baby. We have tattoo. I'm hearing that song by, what's his name? I think, yeah, August Alsina, tattoo. That could be another song that he listens to. I don't know if your DM has tattoos or not, but he might just be thinking like he doesn't want anybody kissing on him, but just you. We have touch. They're missing your touch. We have a lot of eyes here. I feel like these eyes kind of connect to the DM. Like maybe he was a little bit, like his ego was showing a lot. And so it was always about like, I, like what he wanted. And now he's starting to kind of like see in what ways it should be more about you and like the connection. All right, next. We have warrior. We have the number 16. Could you guys still hear me? It like froze on my screen. All right, but if you can hear me now, I'm going to take like a 2-minute break so I can eat something really fast, and then we'll finish up our readings or wrap everything up. So we got Tammy T, Rosalie, and then Tasha F. That is left. I don't know if anybody else has donated or contribute, but if you did and you're on the list, or not on the list, let me know. All right, 2-minute break. Okay, I'm back. When I say the food is so good, it is so good. It is absolutely delicious. Okay, let's finish up everything so I can enjoy the rest of my food and relax. Actually, I gotta do some work tonight. We'll figure that out. Okay. Yes, Tammy T. I've been reading like straight from what 7:15 until now. So I was able to hang in there for a while. Alrighty. But I can tell my ancestors are like, hey, it's time for you to start eating something. Don't overdo it. Okay. This is for Tammy T. Where is this connection headed? Let us see. Where is this connection headed? When I say I still cannot, I still have the exact same error message that I've had at the beginning of this live on my computer. Still here. Which sucks because I can't really see anything unless I'm on my phone. All right, we got the God of Cups. We got the Supreme. We got the God of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Nine of Cups. And Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. I feel like I get a sense of what they're trying to share at this time. I have Bradley's super chat. I took a screenshot of his. Okay. So, one, I hope you can see all of these cards. Let me just move it a little bit just in case you can't. Okay. So, in terms of where this connection is headed, here's the thing. I feel like this person is somewhat of a smooth talker, pillow talker in a way. And you know, like some people are literally, they're all talk but no action. Make sure you're not, you allow that with this person. So once again, they need to follow up with what they say by doing it, having their actions there and showing it, being consistent, and making sure they don't just tell you what you want to hear. They actually do what it is that they say they're going to do. And, you know, they show you that and they're consistent with it, because this person can definitely be kind of, you know, quick with it, of saying things but not doing it, and you get excited, you get it happy, and then they just, like, you know, go back to their basics, go back to normal. So holding that person accountable for their words, and making sure that they take action when they're supposed to, and also accountable for their actions as well when they do take that action, especially if it's something that needs to be worked on and adjust. But yeah, if they, you know, continue to be all talk and no action, be single and wait till you end up being the person that's all about the action, the talk, and everything in the, you know, above. But I definitely get the vibe that they, I don't want to say like they're a player, but it's like they they struggle with figuring out, do I want to be for the streets, or do I actually want to settle down and, you know, be in a healthy committed relationship? Some people, they do struggle with it. They're like, they're so used to playing the field, and then when it's time to figure out when it's, you know, should I put that title back up and, you know, actually settle down, they go back and forth with that in their head. So I get that that's something they do think about. They are definitely into you and feeling you, and so that's why they have to figure out, do I want to actually commit to this and be serious with this and move forward with it, and, you know, see where things go, or do I want to continue just to, like, keep it chill, keep it really regular and basic, but make sure they have actions behind what they say. So if they say they're gonna take you on a date, make sure they take you on a date. All right, the next one is, how does he feel about me in this connection? The Strength card, the Supreme, the Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Daughter of Wands, and the Sun. Okay, one of the things that I feel this person feels when it, just like in terms of you, he sometimes thinks that you could be a little bit either overbearing or like you, I don't want to say you watch their moves all the time, but it's like you comment on things often, and they they feel like you're kind of like being a hawk, or you're, I won't say smothering them, but more so It's just like you're just trying to always know what they're doing, trying to know what's their next move, if that makes sense. I'm also getting that this person, they do like you. Like they do like you. They do enjoy, talking to you and being around you. Um, like they enjoy your company. But I'm also getting this person, they enjoy their freedom a lot. And that's why I was saying earlier with the, do they want to be for the streets or do they want to actually be in a committed relationship? They struggle with freedom, and I think one of the things that they have to work on is defining what freedom should actually be for them. Because some people think like freedom is like, oh, I get to date and be with whoever I want to be with and sleep whoever I want to be with, and it's like, is that freedom, or is that like in a trap mindset that puts you back more and more instead of actually achieving true freedom? Like, yes, freedom is about being able to, do what you want to do, but it's also being healthy in your decisions of what you are doing, right? Because you can still be free and in a committed relationship in a sense of you are free to express yourself. You're free to be who your authentic self is. Freedom is not about, oh, let me go explore other people, So I think they need to readjust their definition of what freedom is to them or what it should be. I'm also getting that they think that you are very attractive, beautiful. They love your body as well. Whenever you dress up, like whether it be you do your hair a certain way, you do your nails a certain way, they really like it. Like that is when they're just like, ooh, she's fire. Like, ooh, she looks really good. Like, I just can't wait to be around her, and all of that jazz. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay. Next question. Any progress with my job and finances this year? Oh, very nice. So it seems like finances have been a little rocky for you this part of the year, or even just like, this year so far. But excuse me, but it definitely looks like it's going to progress into a way that you're going to be able to feel financially secure and stable for a few years, because you're going to be able to, save more. And I'm hearing them say sometime this year you're going to make a small investment and it's going to allow you to yield a great profit. So whether it be, in stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, whatever it is, that you're going to invest in, it could be a business, it could be whatever. It's going to yield greater profits for you. Okay. And it's all about you having the faith that you're going to be able to manifest the money that it is that you desire and that you want. I've been wanting to make a video about like manifesting money for a while now. And I feel like Spirit is getting me closer and closer to being prepared to actually make this content and actually showcase it on my channel, which is probably why they haven't given me the full green light to do it. But the idea is that you have to understand your relationship with money, and you know, and how it can be better, and how you look at money, how you define money, how you define your value and your worth when it comes to money, right? So making sure that your representation and how you view yourself matches what it is that you want financially as well, right? And so I do see that there's going to be definitely progress within your finances towards the end of this year, which will help you out for the next couple of years, because like I said, you're going to make some type of small investment in some time in this year and it's going to pay off. So, maybe at this time start researching different things that you might be interested in investing, or like ways to invest, how do you invest, like all of that jazz. And that might prepare you to get to the point where you're going to be able to actually make that full investment in whatever it is, and then that yields that great profit for you. You don't still have to think that way. You know what's funny is that some people, um, they will create their own little scenarios. Like my best friend, there's this guy that's had this crush on her literally for decades, y'all, decades. And she's never been really interested in him like that. And so one day they were like, I guess, messaging on Snapchat or whatever, just like casual. And he told somebody else that she was like sweating him and she was, all up on him. And if you look at the messages, and first of all, I know my best friend, she is not thinking about this dude she doesn't even want to talk to him. So the fact that like he lied to somebody else to make himself look cool, it's crazy. So like you literally could be doing nothing and they'll just like, oh, she's doing the most. And it's like, bro, I just said hello. That is not me being thirsty. Some people are just like that. All right, and then your last question is, let me go back to it. What can I do to improve my health and stop flares? Very good question. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Two of Wands. And the 6 of Cups. I feel like recently you've had a numerous amount of flares, like these flare ups, and it's been kind of like back to back in a way. But I do get that Spirit is saying over time it's going to lower the amount of flares that you have. And it's all about you kind of like being in a space where you're relaxed. I'm getting stress is something that contributes to these flare ups. And also, you needing to eat a more balanced diet, figuring out what are your trigger foods. Because sometimes, and not even just like trigger foods, but trigger ingredients. There's times where like you might cut something out your diet and you still have these flare ups or you still have these issues and you're like, what is it? I cut this out. Why is it a problem? And it could be linked to an ingredient that's in that food. Like for example, I can't have tons of stuff, and one of the things I can't have is like gluten and wheat. And so even when I eat gluten-free products, there were times like I would still get very sick, and I'm like, I'm eating gluten-free products. What's the issue? But then when I like, really once I took an allergy test and also just kind of like paid attention to some of the ingredients in those foods, I'm like, oh, it's this ingredient that's making me sick. Like in addition to the other stuff that I can't have. And so once I like found that ingredient and got rid of it or like made sure I didn't eat foods with it in it, like everything started to improve, slowly but surely. Cause you gotta let your body, cleanse out and get rid of everything. So it took time, but once I narrowed it down, it helped a lot. So figuring out what your trigger foods and ingredients are, having like a food diary, reducing the amount of stress in your life, and also figuring out what exactly works best for you. Because just because there's people that have similar issues like you do, doesn't mean that you all have to match the exact same diet or the same routine. You have to figure out what works best for you because it's different for everybody. So like some people say like, oh, I can't have this type of food. Like I can't eat spicy foods because I have this condition. And then somebody else might say, well, that's the only thing I can tolerate is spicy food. So it's kind of like figuring out, yeah, it's going to be trial and error, but once you really get it, you'll be set and you'll be fine. And it'll help you reduce the number of flare ups that you have as well. And also just like, communicate when you need help and when you're not feeling the best. Okay. All right, Tammy T, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for stopping by and being patient and hanging in there. You're never relaxed. I feel like I'm getting the messages so late. I don't know, or maybe your video is delayed. I don't know, because like Heather, she just posted the question for Rosalie. Okay, but Rosalie, how will this new connection with Zach go? This is for Rosalie. I don't know if she's here right now, so let me put her name on the screen so she can have her timestamp. Okay. It looked like it got out of focus. Um, I don't know if it's the, there we go. 8 of Clubs. Okay, sounds good. Good night, Heather. Thank you for being a moderator. I appreciate it so, 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 so much. I really do. Goddess of Swords, Son of Swords. And then, oh, we got the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. I don't know if this connection gonna go far, Rosalie. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's gonna go that far. I think um, it is best to keep this at an arm's length and just keep it very casual. And the reason why I say that is just because you're going to see why Spirit doesn't want you to really let this go any further than what it's meant to do at this time. But yeah, I feel like if you were to indulge in it a little bit longer than what it needs, like at the expiration date, it would end up backfiring on you and it will hurt you more than it will hurt them. So just be mindful of their actions and what they say and just how they are in their energy. Like I said, you can continue to be cool with them and engage in a conversation every now and then, but don't invest too much. Like let them let them lead, let them take the lead and be mindful of what they do and what they don't do. Because you can like I said before, people can talk they can talk a big game, but they don't do their part. So yeah, I don't think Spirit is feeling this person, but just let them take the lead and see how they show up or don't show up. Have a good night, Heather, and also Tammy T. Have a good night at work as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so that was for Rosalie. All right, now we got Bradley, and then we got Tasha, and we'll be done. Okay, Bradley, I don't know if you're still here. I know it's kind of late, but if you are, thank you so much for hanging in there. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so up next is Bradley. Yeah, you can have a pendulum question, Jenny. I don't know if he's here, but I'm going to put his name on the screen. And then I might make a timestamp later and put it in the comment section. But yeah, we've been on here for a minute. I think this is the longest I've been on here in a while. But it's always a good time. Okay. And I took a screenshot of his question or his super chat. Okay. And yours is, what does Spirit want me to know? Beautiful question. Beautiful question. All right, let's get you the cards going here. Or actually, let me do Jenny's pendulum question real quick. Okay. How many love interests are coming in for you? This is for Jenny, really fast. How many love interests are coming in for Jenny? How many love interests are coming in for Jenny? It is moving towards the number 3. 3 love interests. But I remember we had 2 kings that came out in your cards. So, but there might be the top 2. All right. What does Spirit want you to know, Bradley? What does Spirit want you to know? We have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. We have storm warning, number 10. We have walking away, number 27. Let's see what else. We have number 14, carrying connections. So I feel like one of the biggest things that Spirit wants you to know at this time is that there's a need for you to walk away from a situation. And it could be an actual person, it could be a behavior, it could be a job, but there's a need for you to move forward, to move on and let something go. And if you do not do that, and they've been nudging for you to do this for a minute now. If you do not take that action and walk away from it, then what happens is you're going to be around when the storm hits. You don't want to be around when the storm hits, because if spirit is giving you like the, let's say the tornado warning or the hurricane warning, if they're telling you, hey, in 2 days, there's a huge storm that's about to come. You have 2 days to prep. You have 2 days to get out. If get out of this space, get out of this area, so you're safe and so you're protected. Do it. But sometimes, we like to be stubborn. We don't like to listen, and we continue to do our own thing. And then when the storm comes, we're like, why didn't you tell me ahead of time? And spirit is like, we did tell you. We told you many times, but you didn't listen. And so there's this needing for you to kind of like move and exit a situation ASAP. Okay. Next, there's this truth that you need to reveal and that you need to give voice to and express. And it could be something that, you want to do, or something that you've kept, hidden for a while, and you've been afraid to share with others. And it's time to give it a voice, to give it recognition and value. So if it is like, hey, I'm quitting this job and I'm doing what I want, I'm starting my own business, do it. Like, give that idea and that energy recognition and a voice. Okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. I want you to know at this time. What do they want you to know? We have the Empress. So there is some new beginning, the first start that is planning to happen into your life. There's like this rebirth, this renewal that is to come. So I'm thinking that it could be, either birth of like a physical being or actual project opportunity. But something is being birthed into your life, and it's time for you to receive it. And that could be why Spirit is saying, like, walk away from this situation, whatever it is, so you can receive your new gift and your new blessing. Next we have is the King of Wands. And so he walks with confidence. He walks with assurance, and this idea that I know what I want. I know what I'm going after. And if you notice in the background of the card, there's this lion. It is representing the energy that I'm always going to be protected and guided, whatever path that I choose. Whatever way that I go, I will be protected and guided. And it can also represent this energy too, I'm channeling, that you might meet someone, if you are single currently, that catches your eye, that catches your attention. And let's say you are in a relationship, or you're dating someone right now, this can represent the energy of like if the relationship progressing and growing into something more beautiful than what it was before. Oh, look at that. We got the Two of Cups. So yeah, this could be also connected to a relationship. Love is coming your way. Loving yourself. Balancing the love within yourself. Your masculine and feminine energies, we carry them both. And so make sure that you're in a place of receiving and also giving when the time comes. I'm also getting that, maybe you have been thinking about marriage lately, and you're just like, when, if you're single, like, when is that time going to come for me? And if you are in a relationship, like, is this the person I should marry? Should I be married to this person? Like, that's the energy that I'm picking up as well. Next, look at that. We have the Chariot, movement, progress. Spirit wants you to know it is okay to move, to take action, to go for it. We have the Star as well. There's this energy of like, there's something you want. You've been wanting and hoping for a while. And Spirit is saying either it is coming to you or it is time for you to go towards it. So you take that how that resonates for you. Now I'm going to get you some ancestral messages. Let's see what they want to say. We have, look at that, get out of your own way. It's upsetting me and your ancestors. So once again, getting out of the way, moving, taking the action, moving forward, because when you don't move, there's times where like you're supposed to move when you're not supposed to move. And Spirit is saying, we need you to move. So if you're not moving, it's time to move. What you want is out there manifesting you. So once again, kind of confirming that star energy. What you've been praying for and hoping for is out there, and it's coming towards you. You have to believe in yourself the way we believe in you. We have, oh, look at this. You are not hearing us. We've gave you many messages and signs already. Reflect on what has already been delivered. So that kind of goes with that storm warning when I was saying, like, we get the storm warnings and then we're like, oh, I'm going to do what I want to do. And then when the storm comes and it hits us, we're like, wait a minute, why wasn't I prepared? And they're like, we've given you many messages. It is time for you to start listening. Next, we are celebrating your success along with you. So knowing that your accomplishments have not been overseen or forgotten, and know that there are going to be times where Spirit is just like, they're going to send you more and more abundance and greatness because they appreciate you for valuing what you have and appreciating them for what they can give and what they have offered you at this time. Next, we have doors are finally opening. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Beautiful. And then let's get two more. We have, multiple streams of income are coming your way. So Spirit wants to let you know that money is flowing in, it's coming, more and more of it. So continue to be in alignment with your purpose and what motivates you and what you're passionate about, because that also draws in more money. And then let's get you one more. We are hugging you and letting you know that we are here for you. We know things have been hard. So things could be a little bit rough or have been rough lately, or they might be a little bit rough, especially with Mercury retrograde coming up soon. And they want you to know that they're always there. They're always behind you. They're in your corner, no matter where you go. Okay? So that is what Spirit has for you, Bradley. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I didn't know it was going to take this long to get to your reading, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. Spirit is like, the internet is being silly. All right, TF. Of course, it does this at the very end of the live. All right. So, push come to shove, I will have to email you your reading, Tasha. I might do that unless you can see it. Can you see it? Because it's still buffering on my computer, but also my computer has been acting very strange with these readings lately. So just let me know in the chat. And no, Liz, your reading isn't long gone. I did it. Where it is, I don't know, because I didn't put the timestamp. I just thought you were still you were still watching. So it is somewhere. It is somewhere. I'm also hoping that when the video posts, everybody can see their readings without the buffering. I don't know if that works that way with, when it happens, but hopefully that is the case. People can view their readings. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, perfect. Cool. Can you see me though, is the question. Could you tell me your questions, Tasha? Or let me look at my phone. I might have either a picture. Let's see. I feel like I either have a picture. No, I don't have a picture, but I might be able to go back on the chat in my phone. Let's see. Okay. That's Rosalie. That's Candace. Bradley. Oh, wow. Bradley sent his question in at like 8:22. And I just did it. So it's been a couple hours. But it did get done. I think it's just the internet was acting kind of goofy, and then charms and letters take a little bit of time. So, but yeah, let me find your chats. Or no, I don't see them anymore. Let's see. I wonder if I go to my iPad super chat. Yeah, I don't see them anymore, Tasha. But if you can send them, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, perfect. Messages about my connection within. We're both Pisces from both our ancestors. Can we do 2 piles? What is blocking our union? All right. You got it. What is blocking your union? Or wait, are the messages from about the connection from your ancestors and his ancestors? The first question, and the second question is, what is blocking the union? Just want to clarify before I start shuffling. All right, his side, messages from his ancestors. Two of Pentacles. Yours. I dropped the card. It was the Star. Let's see if I can pick it up. All right. On your side, we have the Star. All right, let's get it. So another card for his side. We have the Page of Cups. And then on your side is the King of Pentacles. One more card. The Strength card. And on your card, on your side, the Tower. So I feel like in terms of like ancestors, what his ancestors want to say at this time is that he needs to make a decision of what it is that he wants in terms of like you guys, like if he wants to reconcile and work things out and be together, or if he just wants to just move on and move forward completely, right? I'm getting that there are times where he kind of like thinks about what things would be like if you two were to, you know, get back together, you know, fix things between you two. But it's all about his ancestors saying that he needs to find the inner strength to make that decision himself. On your side, we have the King of Pentacles, the Star, and the Tower. I feel like Spirit, your ancestors are saying like they know that you want this connection. You've been praying about it. You may have been like, you know, using the moon's energy to kind of manifest this connection or communication with this person. You've been praying about stability from this person. I feel that one of the biggest things that your ancestors want to say to you at this time is that you can't force change. So what that means is you can't, like, yes, you can, you know, set your intentions and, you know, do certain work to help you manifest or attract something, but you can't force it. It's all about free will. And so you have to kind of like lose that attachment to it whenever you do set your intentions. And that's definitely something that can be hard to do, but it's all about letting go and just letting the universe do its thing, but letting that person do their thing too, if they want to choose to be with you, right? And I get also there's this energy saying that your ancestors are saying if you let go the thing that you think you truly want, you'll end up manifesting it. And what does that mean? What that means is that, you know, deep down inside, you might feel like, yes, I want to be with this person. I like them. I love them. It's us against the world. I feel it, you know, all of this in my bones. And Spirit's like, yeah, we get that. We get it. It's a soul connection. We totally get it. But if you let that person go, you might manifest somebody that's way better than them, right? And it's like you do yourself a disservice when you hold on to something that doesn't resonate with your soul and all of the growth and everything that you have accomplished, right? And so I feel like your ancestors want you, they want this person to make a decision. They want you to let it go, basically, because when you're tired, when you're holding on to it, it's like tugging at them, and that makes it difficult for them to make a decision because they don't have the, I won't say the freedom, but it's like they don't have that that space of less of because there's like this resistance in a way, because it's like as you pull, like you're tugging them, but that makes them resistant to want to come to you naturally if that's what they really want to do, because they still have to decide what it is that they want. I feel like they don't know what they want, honestly, you know, and that can be challenging. But that's why Spirit is probably saying for you to kind of like loosen up your strings when it comes to this connection and break free and let it go. And as I say that, we have the Judgment card. She's breaking free because we don't know when he's gonna make a move, right? All right, next one. Can I ask if me and are meant to be for number 2? You surely can. Let's see. Are they meant to be? I feel like that's a question we have all asked about many times about somebody. Are they meant to be? We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Hermit. Let's get one more. Ooh, my nose. We got the Hangman. I feel like what Spirit is saying in the question is that you know the answer to it. I think Spirit is saying that a part of you is afraid to come to the terms that you two just might not be meant to be together in this lifetime, because you've been a part of this limbo for so long. And that's the thing, a lot of times we're like, I've been, with this person, dealing with this person for so long, I don't want to give up on a connection, I don't want to give up on them and all the work that I put in. But it's like, if you need to let it go, then let it go. I get that this person is like a player and a romanticizer in a way, and that is something that you have to be mindful of, because if you're with this person and that's who they are, you're gonna always worry, are they being faithful to me, are they being loyal to me, and all these other things. I get that the universe wants you to know that they can make something better. They can give you somebody that's way better than the person that you're asking about, because you choose yourself. It's all about choosing yourself. That's the thing when it comes to these type of connections. When we really want this person, but it's not working out in our favor, it's about choosing yourself. When that person's not choosing you, choose yourself. And choosing yourself literally can mean walking away. Choosing yourself can mean setting boundaries. And it is okay to miss somebody and, wanting to be with them, but also knowing that you matter. You matter. And so if that means being by yourself for a little bit of time, be by yourself. But then you'll be free. You won't have to go through this limbo of like, oh, we're talking, and then it's like 2 months, and they just disappear for 3 months, and then they come back to, and again, and we talk for like 2 months, and they disappear again. You're tired of the in and out energy. If they haven't made a move yet, then it's time to let it go. Let's just put it that way. Especially if it's been a long time, right? And don't get me wrong, some people take years to make their move, but it's because they had to choose themselves and they had to learn what they had to do and figure out in life. And that's the thing about it, is like, you never know what people are going through and how long it's going to take them to get to their best self. And there's times where people don't get it. They continue to be trash, they continue to be toxic, and it's like, you don't want to wait around that long. You don't want to wait at all, period. Like, you want to just move forward and be free. And what I always say, what is yours will always be yours. Meaning, if it's meant for you to have it, it will be yours. Whenever that happens, whenever that is supposed to happen. So if that means that 5 years from now, they come back around and you guys are happily ever after, cool. If that means this is the end of it, and that's it, then that's it, But either way, you got to make sure that you are choosing yourself, and not in a selfish way, like, oh, I'm being selfish if I choose myself. No, you're being, you do yourself a disservice when you don't choose yourself. So choosing yourself, and then you'll be able to know. And I feel like they say deep down inside, you know the answer to that question. You know the answer to that question. Because if it's this stressful now, imagine what it would be like if you were with this person. Like, love should be easy. It should be. It's not saying like you won't have moments where you're going to dislike each other and have hiccups in the relationship. No, it should be easy, consistent. It should be healthy. You should be smiling and laughing and feeling so much love more than crying and being upset with this person. Long story short. So weighing that out, how many nights have you cried compared to the nights that you smiled? How many times y'all have spent or talked to each other versus the times y'all haven't? Think about that. That adds up. It adds up. Okay. So sorry for that loaded answer, but that's what they wanted to say. Alrighty, so that concludes our live for tonight. Queen Sugar is gonna eat a little bit of food. 1 versus 100,000. See. Look, we've all been there. I feel like it's a part of life. Like, we all have to choose. Look at that, self-love. We got to choose ourselves. We got to choose our love. Trust me, been there, done that. Never doing that again. But it's a part of the growth and the experience. You're so welcome, my dear. You're so welcome. All right. So that concludes our live for tonight. I appreciate the love and the support. I love you all, and I will be back.